I need to find me some cute blonde girl to come underneath the cars and do all the dirty work for me. Push this outside and grind on the welds and bring the cherry picker in here for the engine hoist and push it back in and lift the engine and trans out. There'll be a lot of in and out, back and forth with that thing for a bit here. I need to pick up some of this junk. I got stuff freaking spread everywhere. A pile of scrap metal underneath the cab I need to pick up. Like I say, I need to let it down and roll it outside. Move the welders out of the way. Got the slicks bolted on. Got all my lug nuts on them. They were getting a little rusty from sitting around. Had to run a tap through them to clean them out. The scrap that's left over from this project, all the frame pieces, fuel lines, brake lines. There's a pile of dirt that came out of it, and all the smaller scrap stuff and junk. This 5-gallon bucket was a bunch of other scrap stuff I picked up that fit in the bucket. Scoop that up, throw it in that bucket, hauled out to the recycling bin. The junk cleaned up, hauled out of here. Push the S-10 outside so we can weld, or not weld, but grind the welds. And once that's done, get ready to pull the engine and trans out. Haven't decided on whether I want to turn it around, back it in or not. There's what she looks like outside. Maybe one of these days we'll go for a ride. You don't have a whole lot of grinding to do on this side, mostly on the driver's side. Well, I got the grinding done from the cab corners and all that stuff. I didn't show that because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to watch somebody grind on welds. I didn't even want to grind on the welds. So. Anyways, I had to cut that jack mount out of there and end up with some holes in the cab. Weld those shut and ground them down too. Also ready to pull the engine out. Got the cherry picker in here. Just need to finish undoing some stuff. All that's left is maybe take the exhaust off the Y pipe, motor mounts, bolts, cross member, tranny mount, and undo some more wires. Most of them are unhooked. There's probably still a few on the engine. Got the floorboard kind of ground down so it don't look so horrible. And the shifter hole piece on the corner here too. You can see I got the welds ground down here. Just sprayed some cheapy black paint on it so it doesn't rust. Of course, there's gonna be a little bit of Bondo work done right there. Other than that, we're ready to pull the engine out from the transmission. I get my button gear and do that. I've been slacking a little bit here. It's pretty warm out here lately. And it takes the energy out of you. Too much humidity. And also ground on that spot on the firewall too. But that'll be covered up with the heater box. You won't see any of these little seam filler put in there. And down in there. We need to get that. We're getting farther. Try to get the engine out today. Go get the 406. Hook the transmission up to it. Get it slid down in there and try to figure out the cross member and engine mounts. I'm going to make my own engine mounts for the front here. I got some solid steel mounts to put in there. And also I have to cut the frame for clearance for the oil pan because the oil pan on the engine is a big old square pan. Getting closer to getting the mighty 2.8 out of here. The motor mount bolts out. Got all the wire loom unhooked except the ground wire back here on this side, which I think will be easier to get to once I get the engine lifted up and out a little bit away from the fire off back in there. Everything should be unhooked except I need to raise it up and undo the cross member bolts I have to leave one in it so the tranny don't fall down. Got the power steering off. I'm pretty sure that's about it. Bucket down there saving some of it. I got a little on the floor, but try not to be messy out here. I got the cross member bolts out. 2 of them up in there, and 2 there. That one's not out because that's holding that up. That was not in there, go fall down. I'll do that once I let it down. I'll jack it up and pull the cross member out. Fuel lines are off. See, we welded the floor in there. I have to go around and beat on the edges, trim it up a little bit. Not worried about that at the moment. We got one ground wire to take off and it should come out. Yeah, I put the jack underneath there and it's gonna lift up on the transmission and let the cross member kind of fall out, but I forgot that I didn't take the transmission mount nut off or tape off that holds the transmission up here. It's bolted up in there. It's probably hard to see, but forgot to take that off. Alright, got that nut loose. The nut got the nut loose. Anyways, I need to find me some cute blonde girl to come underneath the cars and do all the dirty work for me. So, see, I'll go, oh no, I got dirt in my hair. Oh gosh, golly gee. Try to get Cece to come do it, but she's preoccupied with more important things. Anyways, I have to crawl out and go around the other side and jack it up, and then this cross member should come out. Alright, we'll let the jack down and see what happens. Well, actually, we should probably jack it up first. It doesn't make much sense to let it down, it'll still be sitting on the cross member. Yeah, we're lifting the pickup up, so. Alright, we need to pull that bolt out if we can get her out. Oh, there she goes. Cross member bolt over there. Cross member right there, so I can pick it up. I need to go up top, find my chain, hook it to the engine, roll the cherry picker underneath the front. Then we'll start pulling her out. Well, there it is, the mighty 2.8 with 320 some thousand miles on it, I believe. Still ran good. I have to put that up somewhere, I guess. I don't know if I ever use it, but at least I know it's good. Or need to use a 2.8 and something, I got one. This out. There's nothing there except for a bunch of wires that need to go. All those computer wires need to go. Might have to separate them from the rest of the loom, stuff that it doesn't need. Have to clean up the firewall a little bit too. Grind on those welds. One of the first things we need to do, push this on outside and go get the Massey and haul that out of here and figure out what to do with it. I'm going to set it outside for now and throw a tarp over it. Got the air cleaner to put back on and a bunch of other stuff there. I don't know if I might bolt the fan back on it. That way it's on the engine and doesn't get separated from it. But anyways, I need to move some stuff and I'll get this pushed outside. Then we'll go get the 406. Bolt the 4L80 on it, and we'll trowel fit it, headers and all that good stuff. Successfully separated the transmission from the engine. Just the transmission sitting there. Now I need to drain the antifreeze out of the block. And for anybody that does not know that likes to make antifreeze mess, which I made a little one, but there's these plugs in your block that are for draining the block. See, all kinds of people make big old messes. All you do is lift it up, use a drain pan, take the plug out, and you'll drain 99% of the antifreeze out of the engine. Then when you set it down, you don't make a big old mess. That was my oopsie fault there. I let the hoist go down too far. See, that was fairly simple. It goes in a catch pan set all over your floor. Spoke too soon. I'd be too cocky. Put me in my place. On the passenger side of the block, the knock sensor is the drain plug. You have to take that out and get this side drain down. Alright, got her out. Got the antifreeze in the pan. Got very minimal spillage, which is mostly it coming back out because it was falling from the sky, I guess. I'll screw those back in. It's a lot better to have your antifreeze in a pan than all over your floor. Okay, the engine motor, or the motor engine, is ready for Le Masse to come pick it up and take it away to its final resting spot. Which it might sit there forever and ever, who knows. If somebody's interested in a good running 2.8 with 300,000 miles on it. Anyways, we'll get the tractor, pick this up, deliver it, pick up the 406 in my hiding spot. Hopefully it's still good. Been there a while. We'll bring it up here. Well, she's ready to leave with the Massey hooked up to her.